Okay, let's try something different.
Hi, and welcome to Dollars and Cents Online. My name is Ashley, and today we'll be showing how you sync captions with Rev.com. This was a request video for Zoleka, I believe is how you say her name. So she was saying she was having trouble syncing the caption or transcription to the video files or audio files that Rev.com provides you. So to avoid any kind of issues as far as doing an actual project and showing it to you guys, which could violate the client's privacy, I have decided to show you with the example that they give you, just so you can get warmed up with using the system and can kind of learn how it goes. They have like a little test that you can perform on rev.com, and so that's what I have pulled up here. This is not anybody's actual video, but just something for you to practice with. So I've already gone ahead and captioned the video. I've already typed up what it's saying and all of the things that's going on in the video for a while, and now I'm just going to show you how to sync that text to the video so that the text shows up when whatever is being said or done, like that text is going to show at that same time. Hard to explain, but you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm working on a Mac. If you're working on a Windows, your buttons may be slightly different. So for me to start the video or the audio, to make it start playing, I have to press tab. Okay, and I press tab to stop it again. So that's how you get the audio to start playing. So it's going along, and it's very easy to sync what you typed to the video or audio because you just press the up arrow key on your keyboard. So once I press tab and the video starts playing, whatever I've typed that I need to sync to the video, whenever it happens, I'll just click the up arrow and it'll automatically go up at that time. And they actually, because it takes a little longer when we see it, there is a difference in that time. They automatically adjust your syncing and they put it a little bit earlier, just a very tiny bit earlier than when you actually click it, to compensate for that delay. So when I press tab, I'm going to go ahead and press the up arrow because I can hear the airplane flying. Okay, so I'm going to go back. This time I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep syncing for a little while, just pressing the up arrow when I hear something going on that I know that I have written that I need to sync.
Really just stumbled on them through a website where they post medical transcription jobs, and this other company was out there saying, hey, we're looking for a transcriptionist, and I clicked on it, moved very quickly, like within less than a week I was already working.
Alright, so I have gone ahead and pretty much synced what she had to say to the video, and I just did that whenever I heard. So let's say, go back here. You can click on the time next to the line to go back to that part of the video of when it synced. So this synced at 9 seconds. So when I got ready, when I heard her say really, as soon as I heard her begin to say really, I clicked the up arrow and that synced the text to the audio. So that's how you have to do that. Now, if you need to slow down the audio, because you asked me about slowing it down, because you said that, well, you didn't realize, I don't think that you were asking me about how to slow it down, but you were saying that it kind of goes quickly for you when you're trying to sync, Zoleka. So what I do for that, let's go into some of the shortcut keys that are available to you when you're using Dash through Rev.com. So if you go over to here where it looks like a keyboard with the arrow pointing to it, if you click on that, you'll see the keyboard shortcuts. And they've redesigned the way that Dash looks very recently, and I believe it just happened last week. But so this is now located here when you want to see what the keyboard shortcuts are. So here are the popular ones: play and pause, which is tab for me. I'm on a Mac, but if you're on a Windows, all you have to do is go to here, and if it's a different button than what I'm saying, it'll tell you here what that is. So skip back. You can skip back now, which is Shift Tab, and let me show you what that looks like. So as you know, we started at 7 seconds and it skipped back to here. Let's start at 5 seconds. Skipped back to 3. Let me show you why that is. This is what happened. It's skipping back 2 seconds because when you press shift and tab, that's what happens. It goes back 2 seconds. So if you're listening to the audio and you're typing, and let's say you had an error in your typing, you went back and fixed it. Meanwhile, the audio was still going, but you don't want to stop it and have to rewind and all of that. You just want to skip back once or twice or whatever so you can catch back up, and it'll keep flowing, making it so that you're completing the work faster. That's what that is about. The shift tab in combination will skip back so you can go ahead and catch up. Speed up, that is talking about the speed of the audio or the video. Slow down is quite the opposite. So when you were saying that the audio is going, well, it was going too fast for you to sync it up, this is your solution here. If you press, if you're on a Mac and you press Command and the semicolon, it shows you the speed of the audio. So we were at 100 originally. I'm putting it at 70 now. So let's go here so we can hear how slow she's talking now.
Really just stumbled on them through a website where they post medical transcription jobs. And this other company was out there saying, hey, we're looking.
50% is the lowest that you can go, but that is slow enough where you'll be able to easily go ahead and sync the text to the video or the audio. So that'll be the solution to the issue that you're probably having, Zoleka, is to go ahead and slow down the audio so that it'll be a little bit easier for you to sync it. When you want to speed it back up, you can do that with Command apostrophe. And you can actually go past 100%, you can go all the way up to 200%. So let's see how fast that is.
Really just stumbled on them through a website where they post medical transcription jobs. And this other company was out there saying, hey, we're looking for transcriptionists.
And you're probably thinking, when would I ever want to go up that fast? I actually do it pretty much every project now. So before, when I first started, I would always sync it at regular speed. I didn't understand that you could speed it up, slow it down, and things like that. Then when I found that I could slow it down sometimes I would do that. But, it would really eat up my time to do it at just regular 100%. After it took so long on a file that they gave me 2 days to complete because it was so long with so much text, such as commentators at a race or something like that, where they're constantly talking. It takes you so long to type it all up. By the time you're syncing it, it's like, oh my gosh, am I going to meet the deadline? I don't think I'm going to meet the deadline. That is when speeding it up is so useful. And I have actually, most times when I'm syncing it up, no matter what the file is, it'll be at 150% because I already know what they're saying. I already have it typed. So what I do is when I'm syncing it, I look down at the text here and I'm waiting on them to say that first word. So I'll be waiting on her to say and. So if I just sync this and I know she's saying, I'm following along down here when she's talking, medical transcription jobs, and I'm going to hit the up key as soon as she says that. And I just look down here and I do that up, 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 up. Because I already know what they're saying, so I can go faster than 100%. 150% is going ahead and making it so that I can beat that deadline. And I'm already knowing what they're going to say. All I have to listen for is essentially 2 words. The last one in this and the first one of that one. But of course, you're going to listen along because it is going faster. So, but you don't have to pay as much attention. So I usually play it back when I'm singing at 150%. Sometimes if it's a lot going on, it's some kind of like crosstalk or something like that I'm having to do, then I'll do it at 125% for a couple of seconds, couple of minutes, or whatever, then bump it up to 150 when I can. I just adjust it however feels comfortable to me. And then so say I get done and I want to go back and listen to a section or check a section, I want to make sure it's synced correctly because some kind of way there's a technical issue and the singing got out of whack. I may play it back closer to 200%. or if the audio is really slow or there's not really much that's going on, I'll probably play most of it back at 200% just so I can get to the parts that I'm going to need to sync and I may need to slow it down and focus a little bit more on. So definitely play with speeding it up and slowing it down. And let's see. You didn't ask me about any of these things, but these are all the shortcut keys. So if there's anything that you need to know, just go here and check these out, and this can help you speed up getting the projects done so you can go ahead and beat those deadlines. But let's see, is there any other ones? Make sure you look at these for listening. You can skip forward. You can turn the volume up and down, not just only on your computer, but actually through Dash. So just check out these keyboard shortcuts. But just know when you sing, of course, you hit the up arrow. You can slow it down. You can speed it up. You can skip back. Those are the main things that will be useful for you when you're syncing with Dash on Rev.com. I hope this video was useful to you. I want to thank you for tuning in to Dollars and Cents Online, and I'll see you in the next video.
Okay, let's try something different.